Well, Deb Murphy filed this report for Sierra Wave Media. The town of Mammoth Lakes has been flirting with the idea of short-term rentals in a single-family residential zone and/or zones for years with no real consummation. If the Let Mammoth Decide group succeeds with the October 6th special election on Measure Z, flirting is where that relationship may end. Now, on paper, Measure Z doesn't really stop short-term rentals in the city's residential zones. It simply stops the town council from changes in zoning to expand short-term rentals into residential zones without voter approval. Now, it does stop short-term rentals, assuming those who vote yes on Z will also vote no on any attempt to expand the practice. Now, with just 3 weeks left before Z-Day, the fur is flying in Mammoth with financial conundrums and change with the times on one side and invasion of the body snatchers, perhaps some rowdy out-of-town guests scenarios on the other. Now, if Measure Z sounds like town residents don't trust their town council, that's because they don't, according to Tom Gaunt from Let Mammoth Decide. Said Gaunt, quote, "Some people see Mammoth Lakes as a resort, then a community. I've lived here most of my life, 41 years. I'm raising a family here. I see the town as a community that would be destroyed if we allowed short-term rentals in residential neighborhoods," end quote. Now, that's the crux of the yes argument. Neighborhoods of homeowners and long-term renters degraded by weekend tourists and the subsequent potential impacts on housing costs for the town's workforce. Now, the vote no on Z side of the debate cites lost opportunities and lost transient occupancy tax, the source of 60% of the town's income. Where the yes people see rowdy, noisy, short-term renters, the no folks see well-heeled families willing to spend up to $550 a night for all of the comforts of home. Now, Jay Cole sees the vote no on Z mission as educating voters on the implications of Measure Z. Governing by initiative is dangerous and costly, Cole said. It sets a dangerous precedent. Now, the option would be for both sides of the issue to come to the table and discuss how to mitigate any impact on residential neighborhoods. Cole said, quote, "The town council has to represent all the stakeholders in Mammoth, and that's best served by the transparent process of the council. The council is striving to develop plans to protect neighborhoods." Now, both sides of the debate will face off at 5 p.m. on Thursday at the Mammoth Lakes Arts Center on Old Mammoth Road. This is hosted by the Mammoth Board of Realtors. Matthew Lehman and Ted Carlton will be the moderators. I was going to say Ted Lunch. You can see much more on this story by Deb Murphy on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, another update on water usage in Bishop. City of Bishop water customers continued to conserve water in August, according to a press release from the City of Bishop, using 20.9% less water than used in 2013. City water customers used about 14,000 gallons less in August 2015 than in August of 2013. Now, the state uses 2013 as the benchmark when measuring how much water is being conserved this year. Now, the state of California required that the City of Bishop implement water conservation measures to achieve the state required 25% reduction in water use in 2015 compared to 2013. The water conservation measures in place in the City of Bishop can be found at the website cityofbishop.com. Now, the city could be subject to $10,000 per day fines if it doesn't meet the 25% reduction in water use. Now, to avoid the fines, it will be especially important, that press release notes, that Bishop water users cut back on irrigation as the days get shorter and cooler into the fall. Also, the state prohibits watering during and within 48 hours after it rains. Can contact the City of Bishop Department of Public Works at 760-873-8458 for more information on water conservation and the city's water system. Well, two leading women of the Eastern Sierra, Liz Mizzou and Shira Dubrowner, they were honored over the weekend by our U.S. Representative Paul Cook. Sierra Wave Media's Rob Gill talked with Shira DeBrovner.
So last weekend, I went to Victorville, being invited by Paul Cook, our representative, and he gave a salute to women in the communities of his district. We had about 20 to 25 women that were saluted and honored, and they were all from his district, from Yucca Valley, San Bernardino area, and of course, Inyo Mono County. I was nominated by somebody in the community, and as a mentor, it was from my work in doing the Theater for Young Audience program that we do every year for the past 4 years. This year will be actually over 1,000 kids to see a theater targeted for a young audience, and we also give an educator's resource guide to help incorporate the program into the classroom. And so that's what I think the work that I do with that was what was being honored. Well, I think engaging audiences of all shapes and sizes and ages is really important and crucial for building the performing arts of the future. And we are engaging our youth and hopefully building our audiences of the future, and we're hoping to build a bigger facility and just keep the performing arts growing in Mammoth Lakes for many years to come. It was really an inspiring experience. There was actually more younger women than older women, and when I say younger women, I mean middle school and high school students. Some of them have donated over 4,000 hours to nonprofits and volunteer work in their communities. And what Paul Cook said was, putting politics aside, this is really about communities, and aside what's happening in Washington, D.C. and in politics at the given moment, it's really important what people are doing in their community to give an uplifting experience and help the people in their community live a better quality of life. And that's what they were honoring. Well, it's humbling. I don't take well to things like this, but it's really truly an honor, and I couldn't thank the people enough for giving me the opportunity to do what I do. So it's really the community itself that I need to thank, because without them I wouldn't be able to complete my job. So I really put it out to them.
All right, congratulations to Shira DeBrovner and Liz Mizzou on that very nice recognition. And one of the, great late summer weekends is coming up. It's the 24th annual Mill Pond Music Festival here in the Eastern Sierra. So many people have so much fun during the 3-day event, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the beautiful Mill Pond Recreation Area. They got all sorts of great workshops with the artists, as well as some food booths out there. And yeah, plenty of great music to be had at the 24th annual Mill Pond Music Festival. I know a lot of folks are going to get out there and be dancing the night away and having a great time this weekend. You can get more information, anything to do with the 24th annual Mill Pond Music Festival. Contact the Inyo Council for the Arts, South Main Street in Bishop. Go to the website, inyo.org, or you can call 760-873-8014. We'll be back with more news.